You're sending me where? To the swordsmith's village, where all the demon slayer swords are made. Oh, why? Because um your swordsmith is done with you. Why? What did I do? You keep on breaking his swords, he says, and he's done with you. Um, yeah. From what we've heard, we also don't know where he is. So we're sending you there um, to figure it all out. Wait, why me? He doesn't he hate me? No, from all the stuff we've heard from the other um other swordsmith, he quite likes you. Um, he just hates you more than he likes you. Well, that just doesn't make sense. Hello, it is me, We and Mary and Elite. I'm here to bring you part 9 of What If Tanjiro Had Wood Breathing. Now, sorry, I don't know what I got into yesterday, but I've been coughing a lot. So if I cough, I'm sorry. And also, there's a big wind, like storm advisory thing out there. So if you hear a wind whooshing by, I'm sorry. I can't control the wind. I'm not I'm not Inatsa from My Hero Academia, and from Black Clover. Fubuki from One Punch Man. I'm not them, dog. I don't or I'm not Aang. I don't airbend, dog. Like I'm not like going and go, stop pushing my recording area. Okay. That's not how that works. At least for me. I don't know about you all. You all might have superpowers. You all might be like we might be the opposite of My Hero, where the 20% of people have like quirks, and the other 80% doesn't have quirks. That's actually flipped around in My Hero. Yeah. Um, you know, one thing I know I'm gonna go on a spiel about My Hero, but I don't get this. I get, I get like everyone think it's like normal to have like a quirk, but wouldn't it be way cooler to like think like the quirkless are way so cool? Like, whoa, you're quirkless blank blank. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then you could like throw them in a lab or like in a cage if you're freaky like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you could easily like they're weird. They're weird in multiple ways. Oh god, I got myself coughing. Like they're weird. Like they don't have quirks. They don't have powers. Like, dude, in a super powered society, you would think they would treat like the quirkless better instead of like complete utter trash. Like I get like, what, you don't have a power. Well, that's weird. You're not normal, so you don't got a power. Okay, yeah, that's weird. I don't like you. I get that. That's just basically racism. I don't get that. No, no, no. That's basically just racism. But if you did turn it the other way, I was speaking about like previously, like they're weird, put them in a lab, test them, or you can put them in a cage. Yeah, I don't know why. That's the first thing that come to my mind. I couldn't tell you. Okay, actually, I have been watching. a lot of like medieval anime to where they're like, put her in a cage. Since To Be Heroes, honestly, gas. I don't know if any of you watch. No, you probably have. It's like blowing up. Badass. No, Joy, I just cussed in the first 5 minutes. I'm screwed. I'm cooked. By the way, there's 129 of you. 20 more? Actually, like 21 more. If y'all, like, we may hit 150 before the end of the year. If we do that, then 200 is the goal this year. But as of right now, 150 is still the goal this year. I still want to hit 150, like so bad, right? Still want to hit it, like it's still very much a goal. But if we can hit 150 before, before the end of the year, and like way before the end of the year, like we're only 3 months into the year, so I believe we could possibly do it. Honestly, I believe we can. I believe we can hit like 200 this year, or get close. I feel like we can get close. Like the higher um numbers to it, I believe we can. This year, I truly believe it. Like honestly, I truly believe it. Not no cap. Bro, I'm not lying right there, dog. I believe it. I believe we can. Whew. Anyways, let's get into it. So as you all know, they are switching Kakushi, their helpers, like a lot throughout the path. They gave him nose plugs. Uh they wrapped like a cloth around his eyes so he can't see, and he's not allowed to walk there himself. Right, being carried by the Kakushi all the way there. Eventually, he would make it there, um, getting dropped off. Um, he actually did not bring Nezuko this time, um, since she got like messed up uh, and has to rest for a quite a while because of the fight at the entertainment district, red light just district, whatever it is. So he does not have Nezuko with him. She is back at the Butterfly Mansion with Shinobu and the other like people at the Butterfly Mansion. Now you must be thinking, isn't Nezuko just gonna plain out harass her? He is on a mission nearly halfway across Japan. So bro's good. He will just plain out meet a lot of new people anyways, a lot new help. And plus, outnumbered fights are kind of fun to watch, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I got distracted by my boots. They're very muddy. It kind of annoys me. Anyways, yeah, no Nezuko. Yep. Yes, sir. So, we see Tanjiro walking through the area, being uh, treated quite well, just going here and there, getting hellos and nice to meet you, and a lot of handshakes. Getting greeted by the headmaster, like the main guy, who told him, was there to happily greet him, like it said. They would tell them, Tanjiro about, um, God, what is his name? What is his name? No flashback. What is his name? What? What is his name? Let's go. Let's go to characters. I forget his name. I need Swordsmith. I don't. Wait, there it was. Haganetska. Haganetska. About Haganetska and where he is, and then, well, not where he is because no one knows where he is, but telling him about him. Um, oh my God. Right. Eventually, Tanjiro would be led up to some hot springs. He would spend some time there, right? Just relaxing. He could he could feel his scars burning in it because they're not fully healed. The ones on his body, that is. The face one, he has gotten completely, like, not completely, but it's also not in the water, so it doesn't matter. The stitches are out of his face, from where Daki reopened the scar tissue on his face, right? Right. Anyways. Sorry. Like I said, like I was saying, the big scar that he got from Daki's Obi claws that cut him from a big length on his, I believe I had it the left. I don't exactly remember. But the slash on his body would be quite bad, like still, like not fully like done healing, but it was good enough so he could come here. Right. Anyways, so as that would happen, does Torture Mitsuri here? Is this where he meets her? I believe so. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that this is where he meets Mitsuri. Wait, no, he doesn't he meets Kotetsu. He hears like clanging and it's Muichiro and Kotetsu, Muichiro and the Yoriichi Type Zero fighting. He quits, and then Kotetsu trains Tanjiro with the Yoriichi Type Zero, and then it's the hot spring, and they get the like 300-year blade, right? Yeah. That's how that goes. It wasn't like that, really. Went very close to in canon. their reactions, like interactions, would be a little different because, well, Tanjiro one looks different and Samily acts different, right? Like Kotetsu at one point would say, "Hey, Tanjiro-san." Yes, Kotetsu. What happened to your face? A demon. Well, it's gross. Would you cover it? I'm not covering my face. Well, can you even see out of your eye? No, but that's fine. I got my nose, my ears, and my other eye. I do perfectly fine. Um, it doesn't seem so because, well, earlier when you were fighting the Yorichi Type Zero before you like cracked it and broke it, and remember, I'm not mad at you about that. It was a good thing. We found you a new blade being made, and well, as of right now, uh, Mr. Hakneska, did you give you that like your current like one right now? So yeah, yeah. But how does this goes so? What does this have to do with my face? Oh, it really has nothing to do with your face. I just think your face is gross. And plus that weird red mark on your head with the green like leaves. Oh, they compared it to like a branch, like a tree branch. See, kind of branches off with the leaves on it. Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of gross. That's gross too. Why are you so mean? I'm not mean. I'm just stating how I feel. That's what kids do. um, Goodbye. I'm going to the hot springs. Okay, I'm gonna go visit Mr. Haganeska. Please get someone to go up there with you. Okay, bye, Tanjiro-san. Bye, you little demon. Well, Hellion, you get my point. No, I really don't. Shut up. Okay, asshole. Stupid kid. At least I'm getting a new blade on this. Plus, I got this one. Fine by me. That thing hurts. I feel rough on my ribs. Man, the wind's blowing real rough around there. Eh, not my problem for now. These stairs are tall as crap. Wonder how Nezuko is doing. Hope she is. She's okay. Hope Miss Aoi and Miss Kano is okay as well. Hmm. I never like. I've always questioned why Miss Shinobu never really lets Kano do stuff. Plus that stupid coin. It's not dumb. It's whatever you want. It's her own life. I'm not the boss of it. I mean, again, I do my own weird things. I probably should have retired by the time I got this scar on my face. But I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Tanjiro, as soon as he would get into the hot spring, he'd start singing the song, "I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah," in like a hushed tone. Eventually meeting Mitsuri. I think that's what happens here. I think probably. Mhm. Hey, are you Tanjiro? Uh, yeah, I am. Please cover your area. Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of just. Well, I'm gonna get in the water now. Okay. But yeah, He would cover his face like with his hand. Uh, yeah, I'm Tanjiro Kamado. Who might you be? Wait, you don't remember? Oh no, it sucks. I also never really talked to you. That makes sense. Anyways, I'm Mitsuri Kanjiro. Kanjiro? That's how you say it. Kanjiro. I think. Kanjiro? How do you say her name? I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Still standing. It's Mystery Conroji. That's what it is. It's Conroji. You're not stupid. I don't believe I'm stupid. Do you all think I'm stupid? I really hope y'all don't think I'm stupid. I do dumb things. I'm okay, by the way. I'm gonna make you all suffer as long as I suffer. I'm not cutting that out. Plus, it kind of makes sense for Tundra. Um, Tanjiro-kun, are you okay? Yeah, sorry. The steam is clearing up my sinuses. Oh, I never. Oh, is that why? I never thought about that. I also don't really have allergies. You're lucky. Your nose is bleeding. Sorry. You're fine, but are you all right? As she would like get closer. Yeah, I'm fine. I think I hit my nose, or maybe my allergies or something. She'd be like right beside him at this point, like in his face, like Nejire is. Well, not in his face, just sitting beside him. It's like in a scene where like the steam is covering her like area, like chest area. Yeah, that's what would be happening right now. Um, he would like he can't even see her anyways. out of, out of his one eye, he can't even see her. She's on his left side. He knows that she's there. Mostly because from hearing and smelling and looking with his right eye, like, but he only like looked because to make sure that she was there and not like, huh? Boing, boing, boing. Not looking down there, okay? So, what happened to your face? I remember seeing your face like this. Well, no, I don't. It was covered up by the bandages. What happened to your face? Um, well, it happened when I went on Mount Naragumo and fought the lower rank six demon. Oh, that's who did that to you? Oh, your poor face. Then she would like grab his chin, like turn his face to like the like even more like left. She even he even got your ear, and then like just her entire like just both hands all over his face. Mad blushing right now. And then she would turn his face towards her. Oh, your poor eye. Can you see? Not out of my left eye, no. Oh, that sucks. Why are you still a demon slayer if you can't see your left eye? I can still smell really good and hear, so I think I can still go. So I don't plan to quit right now, anyways. Well, that's good. We can always use some good talent around. By the way, what happened to your chest? Oh, it happened at the entertainment district. Oh, that's when Miss Tingen, Oozly, Mr. Oozly, um, lost its left hand. Yeah, fighting upper six. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that makes sense. By the way, did you always have the mark on your face? Uh, no, it just appeared after I fought upper six. Oh, okay. Ooh, squirrel! She would turn really quickly. Her upper area would just slam into his face. Just oh God. He wouldn't actually say that, but she would be looking at squirrel just halfway out the water. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanjiro. Are you okay? Face just busted open. He cracked against the rock. It's like one of those comedic moments that you can't really see, but you like, well, you can see, but like it's still like blurred by the steam. Yeah. His face is entirely red, mix of blushing and blood. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I think I'm gonna go to heaven. Um, yeah, I'm fine. Nose currently pouring the blood. And no, I think you hit. What happened? I'm sorry. You're fine. Time skip. They would eat pancakes. it's, it's like that. I just did the like the meme face of like the hands rubbing together. Oh my god, I have one. It's somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's of Noelle from Black Clover doing that. One of my favorite things I have. It's so funny, dog. I don't even know what you would call the face that they do, but their tongue is out. Their like eyes are like halfway like squinted. Their hands are rubbing together. I hope you know what I mean. Or I'm just gonna be weird. And it's just something I know and nobody else's knows. I hope someone in my comments know. I hope one of you know what I'm talking about. I really hope you all know. um. Anyways, yeah. Skipping on a couple of days would go by of Tanjiro one hanging out with Kotetsu, heading to the hot spring, chilling out, seeing Miss Conroji again. And then he would meet Genya, and they would bond in their nakedness. You know, I gotta put it there, dog. Yeah, dab me up, cuzzo. Yeah, I really hope you could hear it. That was like a good dab. That was a good dab up, dog. think I'm funny. Yeah, you get one at point. The days would go on. Okay. Eventually, the night would come as Tanjiro and Ginya would be eating. Um, Small talk would be happening between those two, as Tanjiro then would say. Well, he'd sniff the air. What? What is that? What? They both. Well, Ginya would look up. It's a demon. I can see that. Well, Tanjiro would jump up from his like halfway seated kneeling position, jump in the air, flip backwards in like a a one-handed handspring, as the other hand would go to his blade that would be laying on the ground, grabbing it and then unsheathing it, putting the sheath on his side, as the Hontengu, I believe is how you say his name, would say, "Wait, I don't want to fight. I don't want to do this. Why doesn't Master make me do this? Why can't he just send the other ones in? Shut this thing up! It's annoying the crap out of me." Ah! He would go running. Which one's the bird? I know he attacks first. Which one's the bird? Bro, tell me which one the hot bird is. What did I say? Is it this one? I can't tell. But he's like the only hot one. Is it the green one? Karaku, Pleasure, Hirogi, Joy. Those two are my favorite. The green and yellow one. Because they're the hot ones. I feel weird. Bro, where's the bird? Is that the bird? No, that's the red one. I don't like the red one. Bro, where's the bird? It's not the green one, so it's the yellow one. Because he has the fan. I'm gonna get pissed. Bro, I swear. Karaku. Yeah, whatever. Give me the bird. Where is the bird? Okay, yeah. You're just going through the same ones. The bird. Yeah, Erogi's the hot bird one. I'm gonna keep on knowing him as the hot bird one. Um, yeah. That's my favorite way to know people by giving them an acronym by off their words. Not acronym. That's a whole entire different thing. Like a nickname instead of like. See, to me, I'm an American. Okay, Japanese names, even though I know, like, I don't know how to say them. Okay, I know them. I don't know how to say them. So I mostly, by the ways of anime, I take the looks of a character. If I find them attractive, I'm gonna put hot. And then, like, say if they have like a bird-like appearance, like Erogi does, hot bird man or hot bird one. See, it especially works out um with Huntegu's like Hunte bruh, this is pissing me off. But you get my point. Like his multi personality like thing. It works to an extent with them. Well, it's because they're multiple, right? The hot bird one, the sad one, the green one, the red one, the ugly one, and then like the actual physical child, um, which is like the hatred form, like the Zohakuten. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, that one's the child one, but the hot bird one and the hot wind one is the ones I like. Yo, I let him hit. Good lord, I need to quit. I'm done with you two. Bye. This will be my last video ever. This is a big joke. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I keep on digging myself a bigger hole, bro. I need to lay in it, and I need to quit because this ain't gonna work out, dog. Slowly offing myself day by day, dog. Anyways, yeah. After that one would escape, the red, blue, yellow, and green would show up and fight. Yeah, showing up. Wait, wasn't Muchiro there too? He was. Well, he was, and then until he got blasted away by the wind one. And then because they had their like dumb like sibling moment, right? They had that moment. Yeah. And then he got blew away. Excuse me, good lord. Good lord. That's funny. Right. So, yeah, the fight would begin. So, 3v2. Okay. The one with like the bident, the trident with two palms instead of three, would go instantly after getting up, spearing him in the chest, and then they would go on to fight. Okay. As Tanjiro would go against um, Sekido, Anger, and Yorugi, until eventually Karaku will show up and start to fight Tanjiro as well. But first, Yorugi and Sekido is the ones fighting. Tanjiro with his blade in hand um, would stand there staring off at these two as Yorugi would start to laugh. Man, aren't you something? As then he would take a step forward. Tanjiro would still stand there, unwavering. Yorugi, stop playing around. But, Seki, we have got to play around with them at some point. or we're never gonna get anywhere. I don't care. We gotta deal with him and take out everyone here. I know, but we could play around with him for a little bit, and then we can take out the swordsmiths. Stop complaining. Do it. Get rid of him. Fine. Sorry, I wanted to play, but Mr. Anger Issues over here won't stop talking. Okay, goodbye. As he would then open his mouth, about to scream, and use his like the vocal thing he does. Tanjiro would blast forward, and as he would blast, he would be blasting right now. Wood breathing. First, second form. Warping willow. Going straight for the neck. Yoroki would just dodge backwards, as then Tanjiro would come to a stop mid spin, as then he would stomp into a stance, as then he would say, Wood breathing, first form, splintering branches. Boom, 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 boom. He would start thrusting his blade at Yorogi's neck quickly. One handed, like rapier, like thrust, just doo, 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 like after images. And as the images would show up, the branches, like the beams under them would splinter and shoot up and try to pierce into Yorogi's neck as well. Noticing this, he would say, "Oh, we got some tricks, huh?" And then he would catch the blade between his talons and then scream. This would launch Tanjiro backwards, as then Sekido would make his move. Doesn't he have he has something. He has and that's what is a Yari? It's cool looking, whatever it is. Uh, uh, no. Where the crap in the red one? Oh, he does have electricity. But does he have like a staff? I'm decently sure. Yeah, he does have something like a staff. So as he would use his staff, he would slam it on the ground. Electricity would bloom out in a straight arc heading towards Tanjiro, which would hit. This electrifying him and kind of halfway paralyzing him mid-air. Like he wasn't his body wasn't moving. Like it would kind of just stop as he would crash through the wall twice. Well, there would be two walls. Going through one into the other. He'd crash as then what's the one called? Karaku? Yeah. Karaku. Oh. Hi. Now Goodbye. He would swipe his fan, launching Tanjiro back the other way. Oh, here he comes back. I am turning their personalities like joy up to 10. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. Just am. Um, let's take it off. Yeah, he has one blast. Blast. Blasters. Take his primal emotion. Oh, so Mitchell was there just doing the work. Cool. And then he got blew away. And then Karaku. Forgot about that. Yeah, he's like a sound man. I will deal with him, Hiroki. Stay out of my way! As he'd pick up his staff weapon and try to gore Tanjiro with it. Tanjiro, seeing this, attempting to move midair, would do so, still getting hit by the staff because Sekiro would redirect it into a splashing manner, but really just a whack, just straight at the leg, just and then electricity would bloom. I don't know how electricity sounds. Shocking Tanjiro head to toe. This would cause Tanjiro just to instantly fall to the ground, just like twitching, spazzing, like he can't control his body. He's getting shocked like multiple ways. As then Karaku would walk into the room they are in with a massive window now. Oh, you ruined my fun. I wanted to come and fight him. And then boom, Kartu's head would just go flying off in a massive hole, well, gash, because it grazed him through his stomach. Karku's body would stay there, unmoving, as Ginya, in his demon form, would appear and would start fighting, like over Tanjiro, protecting him, firing off his double-barreled shotgun at the bird, Yorugi and Sekido. Sekido? Is this how they say it? Just using his Wakizashi to like redirect blows off of the way from Sekido's thing. He's not doing well, and Tanjiro is still on the floor. It's a 3v2 once again, but eventually Aitetsu would reawaken, heal back up, get back up, spear in hand. It would be a 4-on-2. Tanjiro would eventually come like back into control of his body, thankfully, to start helping out. He would be attacking Aitetsu as of right now, and Sekido, since he doesn't have like close range. He doesn't have long range like firearms, like Ginya does. Fighting these two in a 2v1, just them two trying to just absolutely waylay Tanjiro at the moment, just with their weapons, pole arms, basically, staff and pole arm. Tanjiro would dodge a incoming spear attack from Aitetsu, and he would stomp the spear into the ground. It would get wedged between two beams, luckily, as then Tanjiro would quickly wood breathing. Third form, 5 leaf maple slashes. He would slash both arms at the shoulders, clean off, and then at both knee joints. And then he would go for the head, but being stopped by Sekido, him just driving his staff into his back, not breaking anything, or like it would cut him, but not do anything except for leaving a massive cut. Just this would just lock up Tanjiro's body, as then he would fall to the side, sword still in hand, eyes open, just being able to look forward. That's it. He would be eventually his body would just fall to the back, just kind of locked up. It would start to eventually twitch, and but also eventually Mitsuri would show up. I don't know love breathing forms on the top of my head, so I don't know it. But yeah, eventually there, Mitsuri would come to save the day. Kinda. I mean, these four would, like the two attacking Tanjiro would just start attacking her, but eventually she would get the upper hand since her whip-like blade would be flurrying around into the air and slicing down. Those two would eventually, well, Mitsuri would leave. These two would chase after her, now leaving Tanjiro and Genya alone against two demons still. Eventually, Irogi would say, Karaku. That's not his voice. Karaku! Hey, I'm gonna get rid of him. He hasn't moved an inch. I really want to eat him. But Master would get mad, so I'm gonna get rid of him. Just striding over, like, just like, bird. I don't know what I'm. I don't know. I'm going through something right now. But we can. I love recording these, man. I love recording these. I love it, man. Oh god. I'm just a little guy, dog. I'm just a little guy doing stuff. Man, I don't know whether it was yesterday's episode of JJK with Higuruma doing like the eye thing. I don't know why, but that did something. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but it did something to me, dog. But his eye thing, where he put like he's in the bathtub, fully closed. That's not safe. He knew that, but yet he legit just takes. I don't know why, dude. I. But bro, that was awesome, dog. He was freaking awesome, dude. It was crazy. loved it though. I don't know what it did to me. It did something like, like say what? I get what I get the hype. I get the hype. I know a lot of you probably just watch it the day it comes out. I wait the extra week to listen to the English dub. Uh, I know it like why are you watching English dub? It's trash. It's truly not. I don't care, dog. You people can watch their own the the shows that they love the way they want, okay? I watch it that way because I do stuff as I watch it, dog. I do stuff, dog. I legit sometimes I do just sit down and watch it. I still watch it in English dub. It I can't I don't have good eyesight. To be fair, I don't have good eyesight. I can't see tiny letters. That's the only like that's such a big reason. And plus, it's easier for me to understand and get the emotion from a English standpoint since I speak English. I okay, I can get the emotions way easier. That is getting told through the story, right? It's just easier. But I don't know, dog. I don't know. Higuruma, dog. Does he help in like the final battle with Sukino, or is he only a like a he only a like a is he only a like a calling game exclusive sorcerer? He's a modern sorcerer, so I'm guessing he probably may have. I hope his I hope really hope his not his only big thing is I hope he does more because I don't know the entire like length of JJK. Okay, I don't know every bit of it, but I know quite a bit. Like I know enough. The fact that bro just pulled out like a domain expansions off rip, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. Anyways, Tanjiro's body would reactivate. I think this is the way you want to put it. He would just stay laying there as Yorugi would get closer. He would notice something. He would notice that his body stopped twitching. So, oh, um, you know, I'm not that dumb, human. Well, demon slayer. I'm not that dumb. Um, I know you're. Yeah, just stand up. Tanjiro would say, "Ah, God, I keep on forgetting that you all have brains." Yeah. Anyways, will you all just leave? No, we're after you. And getting rid of this place. It would be way better if we just did what we came for. Oh God. I'm not in the mood. Pissed off. Then the whistle from his breathing would happen. It would kind of sound wind blowing through the air instead of like the heating up, the flames licking across his face. Wind would just rush. Way more air than you think a human could have would just start to blow. Like his hair would start to move. Total concentration. Wood breathing. Fifth form. White cherry flash. As he would bend down, you could see electricity, lightning lick up his legs, just cracking, and then more and more, and then a whistle, and then there's not even white cherry blossoms around this area. They would blow in, and then blast of a loud thunder would just crack as the Tanjiros would leave their place. Yorogi would stand there, as then his body would turn around, but his head wouldn't, and then his head would fall to the ground. Tanjiro's and his five clones would keep on running, attacking Karaku in the flash of lightning and the clap of thunder, decapitating them. Hey, what did you do? How did you go that fast? Tanjiro, hey, you okay? Eventually controlling his breathing. Huh, Zenitsu was right. About who? And how was he right? Thunder breathing. The way it truly works. I did it. I. Uh, uh, what? Their heads are on the ground. I think you did good, but let's get moving now. Yeah, let's go. Those two demons were laying there. As those two would leave to go on to fight the fish things in the main area, those two would lay there, eventually healing back and waiting. Tanjiro would say, "Hey, Ginya, wasn't there another one? Like a really short one?" Yeah, I mean, we already cleared this up. But yeah, there were. We gotta get rid of that too, but before the demon actually goes goodbye. Yeah. Um, where should we start looking? Well, I'll go back to the room where we first saw him, and I guess then we look in the woods somewhere, the forest, because that's the only place I could think of. Okay, stay safe. You too. Both going into their different areas. It was a bad idea to split up. As Tanjiro would arrive back at the room, neither of the two demons' body was there. They were gone. He would walk in, just start looking in the roof, the ceiling, nothing. and then a blast of wind behind him would fling him out of the massive gaping hole now as the Yorugi would his talons would dig into Tanjiro's skin, into his body deep. You can't get rid of us that easy. Now, fall. They would torpedo up in the air as then Yorugi would just tear out two massive chunks out of Tanjiro's like body, skin wise. Like massive chunks, like where he grabbed, he would just grip. It would tear. Tanjiro's scream would echo throughout the area. Mitsuri and Ginya hearing it, both. Well, Ginya would go running. Well, Zenith's not Zenith. Mitsuri is kind of in like a bad situation, so yeah. Either way, Tanjiro would begin to fall. The blood falling from him would look up into the sky, looking like bloody wings. But eventually, he would land in the trees, just taking every branch, the fall. Well, the branches would break and break and break and break. The one would bend and just break out of his way. He would just clatter to the ground, face first. He would be laying there, halfway conscious, just being happy that he somehow was alive. He doesn't know how. He has to stay on his stomach right now, either way. But then 2 steps, well, 2 feet would hit the ground beside him, as it would say, "Oh, you're alive still! Damn it!" I was so sure that would end you, but no. I was honestly, your flesh kind of tastes good. I kind of want more, but never mind. How are you alive still? No speaking? And I guess I wouldn't talk to the guy that was trying to off me, but either way. Night night. Bring his 4 talons together into a. Does he have 5 or just like 4? Forget. I know he has like hands. What did his bro look like? Bro. Don't care. I need the bird again. I forget. They're like, H. Take you. No. It is legit just faces. Is there a full body like Sekido's appearance? Yeah, Karaku. He does have 5 fingers. Okay, cool. Bringing them together into a. You know how Rob Lucci from One Piece does like his finger pistol like attack, but with his in his leopard form and egghead, but with his entire hand. Yeah, that's what he would try to do until 2 shots would be fired, both going through Yurgi's body. He would tumble, but eventually reach back to his feet. Too late because bro was already on his tail with his sword in hand, and he decapitated him. Genya, it's there. It's right there. What is the main body? The main body's right there. Where? It's small. Ahead. Under leaves. Left of the path. Go. What about you? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You certainly don't look like you're gonna be fine. Just go. Just go. I don't plan on dying yet, anyways. So you can trust me on that part. What about the green one comes by? Who cares? I'll deal with them. One way or another. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, goodbye. You're an idiot. You really should have just let him stay, and it would have been way easier for you to live. But no, Mister, I'm a lone wolf, and I gotta do it myself. Wood breathing. Eighth form. Eighth form. Slow escape. Locust! In an instant, Tanjiro would be up in Yurigi's face as he would rapidly slash all over Yurigi's body at every joint that he could reach. Ankle, knee, elbow, shoulder, finger, wrist, elbow, anywhere that moved. Neck, mouth, well, jaw area. Just everywhere. Across the eyes. Excuse me. As he would do this, the limbs from around the trees around them would shoot down into Yurigi's body as the roots would shoot up through the ankles and knees and like the hip area, like where your booty is. Then the limbs of the tree would go through the fingers, the wrist, the elbow, the shoulders, the base of the neck, through the straight through the neck, like going straight through the eyes. Bro would be looking like a person from Hell's Paradise right now. He would be hung there, just lifted off the ground by the trees, as then Tanjiro would be blasted into the air by Karaku. As he would fall, he would say, Sixth form, tall crux, redwood, slashing, changing grips, the ways he's holding it, just cutting through the air, slicing down limbs from the trees in front of him, and the other projectiles, like the other wind ones. He doesn't know how it works. He's just cutting through it just in case, cutting through it one after another. Eventually, he would be falling at such a pace, Karuku wouldn't even notice that he would pass him. Karuku's head would fall off, as then his entire body would be cut to pieces. Good riddance. Now, gotta go. Move. He would slowly, as blood would pour, he wouldn't make it out of that forest. Well, he would. He's alive. I'm not gonna say that he dies. Like, bro's alive. What I mean is he wouldn't make it to that field of like the field area. He would pass out at the ledge after watching the well, no, what he would do, he would crawl to the edge. Ginya would be there going down it. Tanjiro would still have his blade in hand. Tanjiro would somehow brace himself to stand up, as then he would say, wood, breath- wood breathing, fourth form, growth, sailing, cedar, thrust, as then he would throw it. It would whistle through the air. The people on the side, Kotetsu, Haganetsuka, and the other swordsmith, Murichiro would be there. Would they would all see the glint of the sword flying as the sunlight hit it. Ginya would see it next. Well, he would be beside Mitsuri in this moment, like them two both running after this demon. From the blade, a green, like a green-headed serpent with green leaves would appear, like going past them. The blade would go straight through the neck, leaving a massive hole in it as Antegu's body would turn to ash. Ginya and Mitsuri would turn back to see Tanjiro barely standing there, bloody and broken, in more ways than one. Um, just he then would fall. Mitsuru would say, Ginya, make sure they're okay. Someone has to get to Tanjiro now. I know. Go, go, go. Lord, I thought you would be fine, Tanjiro. It would be a couple days before Tanjiro would awaken to the butterfly mansion. He would tries to he would try to raise up. He would eventually, after gritting his teeth, they had to graph. I don't even think they had the technology to do that back then, bro. I don't know how they would do it. I guess technically they could sew him up like into the holes. I mean, technically they could. I think. Maybe. I don't know enough about medical issues. I know, like in this day and age, they would just a new like graft new skin onto you. But I don't know about back then, because if you didn't know, Demon Slayer is set in like the 19 like tens and 12. Like it's set in like 1912. Okay, like it was just around like the time like when American like the popularity of like cowboys and westerners and firearms were getting up there. Like it was getting popular, so people had it, and that's where pancakes, because pancakes are a Western like America thing. That's why Mitsuri has them. Probably just saw it in a magazine once. Uh, Either way, you know what I mean. Uh, Tanjiro would wake up. Um, Shinobu would be in there, like checking him, like as he would raise up. Oh, um, Tanjiro, lay back down. How did I get here? I was at the. No, that I was there. Is everyone okay? What happened to Ginya? Mrs. Mitsuri? Miuchiro? What happened? Every. How did I get you? Um, well, you were brought here because the Swordsmith village well, didn't have enough supplies to actually get you. Like, okay, so Mitsuri alongside Ginya and Miuchiro, um, alongside a bunch of Kakushi, well, mostly Kakushi, because everyone else was injured as well in the wagon. You all also came with a bunch of gifts and stuff. I don't know if you care about that. But the Kakushi dragged you here as quickly as they could, and I began working. Please and thank. Well, I think he would be nice. Thank you. But what? Where's everyone else? Um, Healing. Actually, Ginya's right here. He's he was asleep before you woke him up with your yelling. Sorry, sorry. Hey, good job not dying. At least you can make that promise good. Also, Tanjiro, since when could your sister go outside in the sun? What? She can't. She's a demon. She can't go outside. Yes, you can. What? Yeah, look. Window. She would open the curtain. Tanjiro would turn around. Nezuko was there playing with the three small children, Miss Aoi and Kanano. Ow. I don't. It happened while you were away at the Swordsmith's Village. Um, actually, a couple days before you actually got here. Um, it happened. She accidentally got into the way of sunlight, and now she's this way. And that's where I'm going to end it here for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all come back for the next one. And I'll see you all next time. Roll the dice. Goodbye.